and light. Namaste, Ashe. Happy Friday. Okay. So collective, we have who, okay? At the bottom of the deck. So the energy that I'm pulling on is what they did during the full moon, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have who, all right? So what they did during the full moon. At the bottom of the deck, we have who, so I guess we got to find out who, okay? What, who are they, right? Like, it's like that's the question. Who are they, okay? So thank you, Spirit. That's what we're going to start off with. Who they are, all right? Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I got to, oh, Lord. Sorry, my phone is, sometimes it swivels and it shouldn't. It shouldn't move at all. And I think me trying to manually stop it just makes it worse. But anyway, so let's find out who they are. All right. Um, that's what spirit. That's what spirit put on me to talk about. So let's see. Let's use. I'm gonna use my black. Is it Black Moon? Black Astrology Tarot. Black Astrology Oracle deck. So let's see, Spirit. Who are they? Who are they, Spirit? Who are we talking about? Who are they? We have Sagittarius here, okay? So they, okay, what they did during the full moon. So this is what Sagittarius did during full moon. Jupiter governs Sagittarius, okay? We have fire, okay, in reverse. And this is the second time fifth house came out in reverse, okay? And then we have Aquarius. Okay, so the sun governs fifth house. That's Leo energy. We also have air. That's Aquarius. Uranus governs Aquarius, okay? Fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Desire. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sagittarius is fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, that's fire. And we have the sun here. So that's a lot of fire, you guys, okay? Fifth house, the sun governs the fifth house, okay? Leo energy. Then we have fire and then we have sun, okay? So what they did during the full moon. So we're finding out who they are. So far we have a Sagittarius, okay? Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? And then we have Leo. So far, and then we have air. Air did come out. So, and then we have Aquarius, okay? So the fact that these cards are coming out in the reverse, okay? Someone could be lacking creativity, all right? And so this is what they did during the full moon. We're going to find out what they did, but right now we're talking about who they are. Strong fire, okay? And right now it looks like Sag and Leo, but we have sun with spirit. Okay, so definitely spirit and air, that is definitely spiritual communication, okay? So we have Aries, Leo, Sag during spiritual communication during the full moon. I mean, what's the full moon, right? What type of spiritual communication are you doing during the full moon? Sounds like full moon magic, right? Uh, the sun is upright. So we have ninth house energy, okay? That's Sagittarius, okay? Faith, yes, faith. And then we have first house. That is Aries, okay? First house is Aries, Mars energy. That's still fire, okay? So someone could have been astral traveling, okay? Um, Now, it doesn't mean that these are five individual people, right? Just keep in mind when a lot of placements come out, some of these placements could be placements of one chart or multiple charts. But we'll figure that out. Okay, we have Faith here. Um, Definitely someone is we have Taurus energy. Second house did come out. I have so someone has faith in a connection. Okay. I'm definitely picking up energy that someone has attempted to spiritually communicate with another person. Um, Ooh, they've done this a lot. Okay, so we have sixth house energy. That's Virgo. I have to be honest. I am picking up on multiple people. I'm okay. So we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire, and air. Okay, so this is not the first time that someone has astral travel. All right, and we got love here. So someone could be doing I'm not necessarily picking up. I'm picking up on a lot. There are multiple people communicating or trying to or attempting to or have successfully communicated with one person. I'm picking up on masculine. There's one feminine energy here. There's definitely two or three masculine energies that are reaching out. They all have a love interest, some type of love interest in this feminine energy. Okay. So what they did during the full moon, and then we have who. So we're finding out who the who's are. Okay. So what they did, Aries, Leo, Sag, and we have air, Gemini. Gemini and Libra. Venus governs Libra and Taurus. Taurus is out here. So I'm definitely picking up on two chart placements of a feminine energy and two to three masculine energies. They're all reaching out to this feminine energy. All right. So now we figured out who. Okay. So let's see. We have playing dumb isn't childlike. It's just playing dumb. Okay. So the energy that I'm getting from this is that someone could be pretending as if they don't they're not spiritual, okay? And they don't do spiritual acts, aka doing full moon rituals and things of that nature. Um, we have when life gives you lemons, grow a lemon grove. So I just heard the saying, go big or go home. So someone could be like a in the closet spiritualist. I'm strongly picking up on this energy that these masculine energies that are trying to reach out to this feminine energy, they all have love interests. Uh, they could either be pretending that they don't have any type of spiritual practices, right? But during the full moon, they do things like do they try to tap into her energy, okay, aka astral projecting, um, spiritual divination, okay, divination spying, okay. They could be having monitoring spirits sent her way so that they can see what she's doing. So it's like, why not just communicate, right? I do kind of feel like there's a lack of natural communication here. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people, they will sit up and do spell work instead of doing things in the natural. So we have why here. So we have the who, Aries, Leo, Sag, and air. So we have fire and air signs. The air signs, we have Gemini and Libra, okay? And Aquarius, because Aquarius came out first. It came out with the air sign. So we have fire and air, all right? That's power, okay? Both of those elements, all the elements are powerful. But fire and air, that's the magician's energy, okay? That's the energy that's the manifestation energy, okay? You put fire and air together, and voila, there you have it. Whatever it is that you desire, so shall it be, okay? We have faith here. So someone is definitely using their faith and intuition when it comes to love, all right? Um, and I'm picking up on these masculine energies. So we have the Who, fire and air signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, what they did during the full moon. So the they, we know who they are: Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they did moon magic, okay? So let's get to the why, because that's what popped out. But also, someone is playing as if they don't tap into spiritual divination, okay? So what I'm thinking is that these masculines, these masculine, yeah, we got burning evidence, okay? Why are they doing the spiritual divination? Okay, just give me 1 second. I got two decks mixed up. Okay. All right. Why are they doing spiritual divination in regards to this feminine energy? Why? So we know they're trying to manifest something, okay? Because we have fire and air, and we also have when life gives you lemons, grow a lemon grove, right? So basically, someone is like, they're not, they feel like they're being cheated out of life. Maybe they're not getting all of what they think they should be getting, because lemons, it's a term for something that's not valuable. I don't know why they use lemons, okay? So why? We have justice here, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay. It's like someone is choosing happiness, okay? Also, I'm picking up on like somebody's trying to be someone's vindicator, okay? Vindication. Someone's trying to be someone's vindicator. We have the Star here, okay? That's all about, yeah, the Star with justice. That's spiritual restitution, okay? With the Six of Cups. That's like restoring your youth, okay? Restoring the good times, restoring the innocence that was taken. Yeah, I am getting vindication. Someone is trying to exercise spiritual vindication, okay? Okay, so there could be a masculine that's seeking justice for this feminine. And they're using, yeah, the Page of Swords. Yep. This feminine energy with the Queen of Pentacles, and we have manifestation and planning, okay? The Page of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. So it is about a feminine. It is about a divine feminine, okay? So we have these masculine energies. Now, I can tell you right now what I feel. There's only one of these three masculine energies out here that is seeking. The word vengeance came to mind, and they're trying to do right by this. I heard vindication. I heard vengeance, okay? But we know that belongs to God, okay? We know that we can't go out here playing vigilantes, but people don't do things for nothing. Even if it doesn't make sense, there's a reason why this masculine energy is out here playing playing the role that he's playing, okay? Okay, so what is being said? the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So we got a lot of Pentacles out here. So far, okay, we have what they did during the full moon, okay? So we found out who they are. They is Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They have fire and air. What did they do? They did full moon magic, spiritual divination. Okay, they did do some divination spying. They did. Okay, someone is trying to keep tabs. All three of these masculine energies are keeping tabs on this divine feminine. Um, what a lovely day. Hello, how are you? Okay. Right now I'm doing a collective reading. Okay. I'm not doing readings on air, live readings, not during this reading. This is just a collective. So we know who they are. We know what they did. Okay. Now we're trying to figure out why. Why these three masculine energies are Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why are they doing divination spying on this divine feminine? Okay. This Queen of Pentacles energy here, this is definitely someone that is worth protecting. But we have Justice in the Star here. That is definitely that is spiritual restitution. That is definitely restoration of life. So it's as if someone, so let's just say this, aside from what this masculine energy is trying to do for this divine feminine, I will say this. The divine has stepped in, okay? The love and light energy has definitely stepped in. So this masculine, one of the three masculine energies could actually, it's not actually, he is being divinely guided, okay? Protection is out here. Justice in the Star, that is definitely someone's life is being protected, okay? The Page of Swords, spiritual communication, okay? Someone is definitely taking heed to spiritual guidance. Whoever this masculine energy is, we have, I believe it is a Leo, because we have the sun out here, we have fire out here, and we also have fifth house. Okay, fifth house is the sun governs the fifth house, which is Leo. Okay, the sun is definitely is upright. Okay, uh, fire and air, that is two elements combined that creates the energy of the magician. Okay. The magician is very creative. That's fifth house energy. That's all about creativity, manifestation. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles out here, manifestation. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, definitely someone who they know how to manifest. That's what they do. Very productive. Okay. The Two of Wands energy, someone is definitely, they know where they're going. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. We got the Page of Cups here. So once again, we have spiritual communication, listening to the heart. Okay. This masculine, yeah, we got the sun energy twice out here. Well, actually three times. Well, four times. Okay. The sun energy is out here four times. Sagittarius. Okay. First card that came out. Definitely a lot of protection. Okay, so we got a King of Wands that's heartbroken. Why is this King of Wands heartbroken? We have the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I gotta clarify this. Three of Swords. Because we have a King of Wands, a Queen of Wands, a Ten of Cups, and a Three of Swords. That's not adding up because It's not adding up because we know the Ten of Cups is all about um, you got the partnership of a king and a queen. Uh, the Ten of Cups energy, that is definitely peace, harmony, love, togetherness. Okay. Um, but then we have this Three of Swords here. Okay. We do have the Seven of Cups in the Tower. Okay. All right. So we have the Emperor in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is where uh, things transition. Okay. So these three masculines. So one masculine is clearly identified here. We have the King of Wands. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. Spirit, what's the connection between the King and the Queen of Wands here? Because we got this Three of Swords with the Tower. The Three of Swords with the Tower. And the Seven of Cups, okay? Okay, so we got lies here. The Three of Cups in reverse did come out. We have marriage and sacred union in reverse, okay? This is a connection here. Why am I hearing the song Caramel Kisses? Okay, so marriage being in reverse, that can explain, and the lies and the secrets, I asked for the Three of Swords to be clarified. So we got all of a sudden and unexpected. Okay, so this King and this Queen of Wands they're separating. All right. They're separating, obviously due to the lies. Okay. Yeah, someone's free. I mean, someone actually decided to show them true selves. I mean, so let me tell you what I'm getting from this. I'm not getting a sad story. We have fears in reverse. What I'm actually getting is someone actually deciding to uh, separate. We have storm. So, I'm going to ask, yeah. So this King of Wands this King of Wands is not with a divine feminine, okay? This Queen of Wands is not a divine feminine, okay? She's a liar, all right? We got self-indulgence, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay, so, but what does this have to do with this feminine energy, okay? Okay, so we got ship cutting, not enough. Someone's frustrated, okay? They're sabotaging. So we have this feminine energy that basically sabotaged the relationship. I mean, and it looks like she got what she needed and she left this King of Wands, okay? Or this King of Wands could have decided to leave because could have decided to leave this. We have the Ten of Cups. That is a sacred. That's a sacred union. Okay, it's in reverse. The then sacred union actually came out in reverse with the lies card. This is definitely husband wife. If they're not husband wife legally on paper, then this is a spiritual marriage. Okay, this is a spirit identifies this as uh, a sacred union. Okay, but it is no longer so. All right, spirit, is this King of Wands spirit? Is he doing divination, spying on this other divine feminine? We have yes. We have yes. Yeah, because we have the Empress in reverse. So this divine masculine that is doing seeking vengeance on another female, okay? Another woman. Okay, it's because he got betrayed in a relationship. He got been told lies. Their marriage is over. Whoever this his ex-wife, because we got the Empress in reverse. So they definitely have I'm not going to say definitely, but 9 times out of 10, they have children together because here she is. She's the Queen of Wands, but here she's the Empress in reverse. Okay. So that represents a wife or a mother or both. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. This is a dark witch. Okay. He was married to a witch, a dark witch. Okay. She does dark magic. Okay. So, wow. We got the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Magician. It looks like he is okay, so let me just see something here. Where's my other deck? Because we got this Lovers here. He may have already hooked up with this because now that he's not in this union, he may have already hooked up. This man is all over the place, like seriously. Okay? He was in a marriage that didn't go well, and he's slaying demons for another woman that he's not married to. Okay, the Lovers. We got the Wheel of Fortune. I just want to know. Yeah, I told you this man is all over the place. Okay, so he was married to a dark witch. Be out here slaying demons for another woman. Okay, the Lovers is out here, so they are together. The Lovers don't show up for a platonic relationship. The Chariot is out here again. Okay, this man, this is who he wants. He wants this woman. Okay, we got the High Priestess and the Star. So, okay. So he left a dark witch to go be with a white witch, okay? Um and what I mean by white witch, I mean love and light, okay? Versus dark and cruel, okay? So if he's hopping from witch to witch, what does that make him? Because at the beginning, we already identified that someone's astral traveling. They're doing full moon rituals. They're keeping, someone is keeping tabs. There's three masculine energies out here that's spying on this divine feminine, right? But one of them is it's like seeking vengeance for her, all right? This is interesting because he's definitely he's a witch. Well, he's a mage, okay? He's a mage. And we got the Page of Cups out here twice. The energy that this man has for this woman has repeated itself. Okay, they are the Lovers. Now, this dark witch, his ex, who's a dark witch, okay. Now she may be one of the who's in what they did on the full moon. Okay, she may have been doing divination spying as well. On this, you got the Six of Cups. The energy is repeating itself. Page of Wands. Yeah, he is choosing. Yeah, he's leaving. The Ten of Cups in reverse. It's the same as Sacred Union being in reverse. The energy is just repeating itself. We got the Sun. This is definitely a Leo energy. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords. We have the Lovers again. So this is the energy that's being projected, okay? So his ex-wife, who is a dark witch, is also doing divination spying on him and who he's visiting. So she knows about this new relationship. Now, they are not together, but obviously she doesn't want to let go. And so she's causing trouble. She's definitely she has a coven, okay? She got people working for her. She's a coven. She's trying to end it. We have Temperance out here, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? This guy is definitely popular. Yeah, he is. He is this King of Wands. That's what I thought. He's the King of Wands. We got the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Magician. I told you this man was a mage. Okay. The King of Wands, that's him. That's him. And the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands with the Magician. So he got what he wanted. Okay. He does not love. He has pulled back from his ex. Okay. He's not, yeah, but he's bracing himself. So he's pulled back his love, his resources. He's pulled back from his ex-wife, okay? And he not sleeping on anything. Duh, this is your ex-wife. Like, you know that she does spell work, okay? Dark, okay? So, I mean, I don't know, okay? We got the Queen of Swords with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Swords is it's almost like okay, so he's getting this King of Wands. This Leo energy is definitely, yeah, we got the Hermit and the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands. Okay, so Spirit is actually telling this King of Wands that that he can't relax, basically. That he needs to stay in guard. That he cannot procrastinate. Okay. Ooh, he's a little obsessed. Wait a minute. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. She's jealous. His ex is jealous of this new person. Yeah, his ex knows. Yeah, he definitely left. Yeah, he left. Okay, so what they did during the full moon. The they is the Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What they did was they did full moon rituals, spiritual divination spying. There's three masculines, but so far I only identified one masculine energy, two feminine energies. There is husband and wife. Uh, the husband of this relationship divorced his wife, who was a dark witch. Okay, he's a mage. He actually did spiritual divination on this his new lover. Okay, because she's being attacked. Okay, now his ex-wife knows about her. He's out here slaying demons to protect her, but Spirit is actually guiding him. Okay, because at first it looked like, I'm like, why is he trying to play God over this woman's life? Like, who is this woman to him? So I found out that he's not playing God. He's actually being guided, okay, by the divine, because she's being attacked. Now, his ex-wife is definitely attacking her because she has been doing spiritual divination on him, keeping tabs on him, and so now she knows about his new lover, which is this divine feminine, that he's out here protecting, slaying demons on her behalf, but he is being guided and empowered by the divine to do so. Okay. But his ex-wife is very jealous, very possessive. Okay. very materialistic, but it's the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. He has this King of Wands has pulled back his he's not in love with, he's pulled back his, he is no longer emotionally available to his ex-wife, and he has also pulled back his resources. Okay, so he has pulled back his power. They are no longer in a sacred union. Okay, looks like they are divorced. And yeah, this Queen of Wands in reverse is you know, he has not shown up as, you know, a dark warlock, but I'll be honest with you, I mean, people do it a lot. You know, you have people who are not wicked, and they end up with people who are just very wicked and cruel and demonic. And it doesn't mean, because I was going to say, if she's a dark witch, what does that make him? But so far as I can see, I only see that he's been slaying demons on behalf of his new lover. And it definitely looks like, now who these other men are, they didn't really come out strong, and they didn't come out strong in the reading. They just came out as other masculine energies that were attacking this divine feminine, but I didn't get a lot of energy. Didn't get a lot of energy about these men. I got more energy about his ex-wife. But the title is What Did They Do During This Last Full Moon? So now we know, okay? All right. Let's clear the energy. People, you know, a lot of people, you know, you may not understand the full moon, the phases of the moon. Okay, you may not understand it, you may not be into it, but it does not mean that it's not being done. Okay, you may believe that spiritual divination. There's a lot of people who believe that oh, it's all demonic, but you know, people do good deeds out here, okay? And, you know, a lot of people judge by titles, okay? There are a lot of people who believe, oh, you're a tarot reader, so you don't believe in God. You know, there are a lot of people who say things like that. They are ignorant. There are people who believe that if I just mind my business and say I believe in God, I'll be fine. Nothing will touch me. Nothing will happen to me. You know, if I just say I believe in God and just sit back and live my life, nothing's going to happen to me. Okay. Good luck with that. Okay. Because it's not enough to say you believe in God. It's just not. Okay. That's it. I believe in God. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay. So we have the unknown monument. This is really standing out. In honor of your bravery and resilience. I don't know why with this app things show up backwards, but when I'm on other apps, it's not backwards. Okay. The fountain of life, drawing strength and renewal from within. This reminds me of the star card. The fountain of life. There's a lot of water. Okay. So firmly believe. I believe in myself, in life, in the goodness of God. Therefore, I have the ability to fulfill my dreams. So here's the thing. To say I believe in God it's just not enough, okay? That's it. You just, well, I believe in God and that's it, so I'll be fine. But this right here says, I believe in myself, in life, in the goodness of God. Therefore, I have the ability to fulfill my dreams. Okay, so that's more. Okay, you believe in God, you believe in the goodness of God. So I'm going to take that and empower myself, okay? And therefore, I have the ability to fulfill my dreams because I believe in myself and the goodness of God. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is bathed in divine light and my heart is open to the universe. Totally way more than just saying I believe in God. You believe in God, okay? What does that mean? What is it about God that you believe in? Okay, so what this message is saying that you believe that with God, your dreams can be fulfilled. You know that God supports you. So therefore, when you're feeling weak or disabled or feeling like you just can't, you know that God is going to support you, okay? Your life is bathed in divine light. So obviously, you're connecting the Almighty God with divine light, and your heart is open to the universe. That is a lot. This is what you, I'm not saying that you have to believe it like this, but this is what you need. You need something to go along with I believe in God. You got to have something more than just that statement, I believe in God. Okay, what is it about God that you believe in? You got to have something. The fountain of life, okay? It says drawing strength and renewal from within. Well, where does the fountain of life come from? Okay, it comes from the power of God. Something, always connect things back to, if you say I believe in God, what is it that you believe in? But this message gave you guys, for those of you who are not there yet, like maybe this is just a little too deep for you. If you don't know where to start with yourself, right? Always start with self. So what does that mean? How do you incorporate God into your life? What does God mean to you? Who is God to you? So this message is saying that God empowers me, okay? God, there is good in the power of God, okay? That's what this message is saying. So God is divine light. Divine light allows us to see. Okay, supernatural seeing is what I'm talking about. We're able to see things, okay? And if you can see something, you can now know something, and you're now aware of something, whatever that something is, right? Guidance. Divine light guides you, okay? And your heart is open to the universe, okay? So then you believe in love, okay? Because what you're saying is that the power of God, or believing in God, there's goodness in God, there's light in God, and there's love in God. Okay? And with that, I'm able to open my heart to the universe because God created the universe. The universe is good, right? So we have, and these things do allow you to break invisible barriers. Spiritual warfare is real. Okay, spiritual blockages, those are invisible barriers. So it's like, well, I can't get this job promotion. The can't is the invisible barrier. Okay. The can't is the invisible barrier. So what is the can't? Why can you not get the new job? Why can you not buy you a house? Those invisible barriers. Break down invisible barriers and welcome new horizons. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, how are we going to do that? I guess this is what we're going to talk about. Okay. How are we going to break down these invisible barriers? Okay. Let's see. What deck do I want to use? Sometimes the unknown is always going to be here, you guys. The unknown is always going to be here. But I'm going to say something that is very common and maybe very familiar, but I believe in it. With God, all things are possible. So, how are we going to break down the invisible? We got the Hermit card here. So, the Hermit card is all about going on your own, standing before your truths, okay, by yourself. Okay, you can only stand before God. No one can do that for you. Finding answers, soul searching, that's something you have to do. The Hermit and the Ace of Swords is finding all the information that you need to break these barriers, these invisible barriers. So I like how it's worded, invisible barriers. We don't see barriers, okay? Unless it's a roadblock, a brick wall, a building, we don't see barriers. We don't see spiritual barriers. They're invisible, okay? But the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is your answer. Okay, so that's basically gaining mental clarity, gaining understanding, okay? Uh, Finding out information. The Hermit and the Ace of Swords. That's that third eye energy, crown chakra, soul searching, wanting to know things, but you got to go on this journey by yourself. No one can do this for you. We got the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. You have to do this. And Spirit is saying, stop worrying, okay? Stop tormenting yourself. Stop worrying, okay? And just, for a lot of you guys, you need to follow your heart, okay? One of your invisible barriers is you think you can't do what your heart is longing for, and you actually can. Okay, so for some of you, your invisible barriers is that you're constantly frustrated. You're cursing your life. The words that you say out of your mouth do have power over your life. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And let me tell you something. When people constantly hear you speak negatively about yourself, they just drop respect for you. They lose respect for you. People lose, like they don't, and they lose value in you too. Okay? So for some of you, so this devil energy in reverse, okay, these are, you may not be codependent, but so this is self-sabotaging energies. So this is not like people influencing you. This is clearly the thoughts that you have in your head, the negative thoughts, the fears, the anger, the frustration, uh, thinking you can, you know, continue to do things the way that you want to do, and you think you're going to be successful at it without changing your ways. I mean, if you've been driving down the same street and you keep hitting the same pothole that keeps uh, bending the wheel, I mean, how many times you're going to get your wheel replaced? Okay. Yes, the Six of Wands in reverse. You will not be successful um, if you do not let go. You got to find new ways of thinking. And honestly, the Hermit energy, this is the energy of someone who they go within, okay? They're not listening to what he said. They're not listening to what she said. They're actually, with the Ace of Swords, this is someone who has enough sense to know that, hey, if I believe in God, I should be able to connect with God. And you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. If you believe in God, you should be able to connect with God. And actually, you can. You just have to do it. So for some of you, your invisible barriers are not following your heart, uh, constantly being frustrated, and just self-sabotaging thoughts. I will say this, I don't, and also just being a person who's not confident, okay? Those are invisible barriers to some of you, all right? And worrying about what people say about you. So the energies that I'm picking up on, you guys, I will say this. This actually isn't, this not that, it's not that bad. And the reason why I'm saying it's not that bad is because whoever energy that I'm picking up on, your problem is not the outside world. The problem is you and your thought process. That's the reason why I said this is not, it's not that bad, because you can change you. You can change the way you think about yourself. You can't change the way other people think or their behavior, but you definitely start with you. You can do it. So this is actually pretty good. Let's see what type of advice does Spirit have. Motivational advice for you so that you can, affirmations, you guys, you hear it all the time. Speak affirmations. Look at this, divination. Okay, so that's that Hermit, Ace of Swords energy. Okay, divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. Yes, they are. You don't need a full moon energy. See, a lot of people, they run to the full moon, the dark moon, but you don't. It doesn't. If you know your God, you know that God will never limit you to a certain day of the year, okay, to manifest. Okay, you have access to God every moment, every waking and non-waking moment. You have access to God. It never cuts off. There is never a day that is less than a day. Okay, so right now is the best time for you to embrace your powers of divination. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Okay, crystal clear clarity. We have nature signs. Always pay attention to signs. Here's the thing, you guys. Everybody sees a sign. We know how to spot the signs and the synchronicities. We do. We know how to spot them, which is awesome. So we may call them a coincidence, or we may say, oh, that was strange, or that was weird. That's a sign. When you go, what was that? That was weird. That was interesting. That was strange. That was unusual. Oh, that was a coincidence. Oh, deja vu. These are all signs, you guys. So we all have the ability to pick up on signals from the divine, which is awesome. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and our minds. So, yes, when that squirrel, okay, jumps in front of you, runs up, stops, look at you, flip its little tail, and then run away and then come back. Those are little things. Now, you may be looking at that squirrel like, what the? Okay, squirrel, I don't know what it is about me today, but go about your business, okay? Those are signs. We don't always figure them out. But the fact that that squirrel got your attention and you paid attention, boom, there you go. You connected with nature. It's just that simple. Okay, so I saw the word motivation. Yes. Motivation, because a lot of us, that's what we need, especially this energy right here. Whoever you are, you're constantly frustrated and you're always on repeat saying self-sabotaging thoughts. You listen to bad advice, okay? That means you need to be around people who give good advice. Why am I hearing Whitney Houston, you give good love to me? When spring approaches, which is here, the flowers urge you to spring into action. It kind of does, right? So you notice like when you come out of winter and you go into spring and the grass hasn't started growing yet, right? Although it may be spring technically by the position of the sun and the earth, so we're in spring, but at the beginning of spring, things start to sprout out according to how they grow, right? Not everything grows all at once. Stages, phases, different plants do different things during the spring. But then when you notice it's time to cut the grass again, okay, that makes you want to take action. It's like, oh, okay, we're out of hibernation mode. It's time to pick up the pace. If there's something you've been thinking about doing, um, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay. So motivation. Okay. For those of you who need motivation and you don't know how to, you hear people say, do affirmations. And for those of you who don't do affirmations, or you're like, you know what, I'm tired of doing that. I've been doing affirmations. Maybe you're not doing something. Uh, it has to be effective. Okay. All right, spirit. So what type of motivation uh, do you suggest for the collective? What type of motive? I just saw honeybee. Okay. So we got loyalty. So for some of you, you need to make a commitment to something. Okay. Loyalty. We have red crowned crane. Commit to something. Something. What is it that you want to commit to? I mentioned, when the grass needs to be cut, we're out of hibernation mode because we are. Once spring hits and it's time to start cutting the grass again, hibernation mode is over. It is officially spring. Okay. So some of you need to become dedicated to something. And so affirmations, okay, for those of you who don't, yeah, and we have beauty. Okay, so for some of you, creating a self-care routine, creating a self-care routine, that can be something. This is what I'm hearing. Someone needs to, for some of you, not everyone takes a shower every single day. Maybe that is something for some of you, maybe you need to do. Set a schedule, okay? Start a routine. Be dedicated, okay? So the act of taking a shower every day, you will be surprised what that will do, okay? I'm not even going to go into that. We have the numbers 29 and 20 out here. Also, for some of you who are just like, I never have time to do my hair. I never have time to take my suits to the dry cleaners. I never have time to sit down and actually figure this tie thing out. I'm divorced now. My wife used to do my ties for me. She used to pre-tie it. All I had to do was slide it over my head and just, pull it tight. Anything, okay? Whatever it is, dedicate yourself to it. Okay, dedicate yourself to it. Let's see. So motivation, affirmations, for those of you who don't see affirmations as being effective, it could be the type of affirmations that you're doing. Find something, if you love music, okay, there are a lot of affirmations that are catchy. There's a popular affirmation, manifestation affirmation that I listen to. It's catchy, but I actually like it, and it is effective. I heard it on TikTok. Money comes to me quickly. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. Money comes to me quickly. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. Now, I normally don't jump on any trendy, viral bandwagon, but that one right there, that caught me. Um, it's not only trendy and I like the beats, but that's a very good affirmation. Okay, that is something that you can actually sit in meditation and meditate on those lyrics. Um, if you know transcendental meditation and what that does, transcendental meditation, that takes you to the place in space where nothing exists, okay? When you meditate, those lyrics, money comes to me quickly, we change our reality at that place in space where nothing exists. And we program it with the affirmation. So when you start your mantra with that affirmation, money comes to me quickly, money comes to me fast, money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. When you do that and you repeat that and you're practicing transcendental meditation, when you get to that place in space, zero, I call it zero, okay? That's where you reprogram. That's the space where your intentions, your mantras, your affirmations, whatever you want to create, that's where you put it. You bring it down to that place in space. And you put that in your program. Transcendental meditation is very powerful and very effective. You put that in your place in space. So for those of you who are like, I end up falling asleep, that is actually a plus. You didn't mess up. I promise you. If you were meditating, you started off with the mantra and you timed it. That's why we time it. We have timers and we have alarms that go off. Because when that alarm goes off, it brings you back. Okay? It brings you back. Transcendental meditation. For those of you who want to manifest, find a manifestation, affirmation, or mantra, if it's in the form of lyrics or just plain language, whatever the case may be. Money comes to me quickly. Yes, we don't have to want to wait. Nobody wants to wait for money. So money comes to me quickly. So you're not waiting for money. Money comes to me fast. We're not waiting for money. Money loves my company. So when the money comes to me, it's actually, when something loves you, that's attraction. So your money is attracted to you. That's basically what it's saying, okay? You're saying that money is attracted to you. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. That means that you're creating a cycle where it's coming to you, it's staying in your company, and it's lasting. It's not just leaving. It's not taking forever and a day to come, and then when it's here, it's gone. No, it's not doing that. You're creating. So while it's in your company, money is steadily coming to you quickly. So when you're paying your bills and you're doing the self-care, you have your self-care expenses and all that, you're not being depleted. Money loves my company, okay? So that means money is attracted to you. Not you're attracted to money. Money is attracted to you. So that means it's coming to you. Money has you on its radar. That energy, money is energy, okay? Currency. Okay, you can say currency. It's a frequency. Currency is energy, okay? This energy is attracted to you, so it's going to come to you. So whoever is behind the currency, they're going to come to you because they're bringing you the money. You're not going to get it. So that's why I like that specific manifestation mantra. Money comes to me quickly. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. Peace comes to me quickly. Peace comes to me fast. Peace loves my company. When peace comes, it lasts. Whatever you want to put there. Love loves my company. Love comes to me fast. Love comes to me quickly. When love comes, it lasts, whatever the case may be. So you can put whatever you want to put in there, whatever it is that you want to manifest. And when you're meditating and you're sitting, and for those of you who don't know how to effectively meditate, or you don't know what transcendental meditation is, Google it. Go to AI and speak and say, what is transcendental meditation? How do I practice transcendental meditation? I've done transcendental meditation. It is so effective, and when I say it's effective quickly, I mean, you do that for a week. I mean, you feel the difference after the third time, to be honest, okay? Teddy, hey, how are you? Happy Friday. So you guys, what they did during the last full moon, we found out who they are, what they did, and why they did it and what the outcome was. And then Spirit just threw in this little bonus right here, okay? Um, but you guys, just know that when you believe in something, put it to use. If you're not putting it to use, then what good is it to you? If you're not putting God to use, what good is God to you? I mean, you can say, I believe in God, but are you, putting God to use in your life? Okay. All right, you guys, to book a private reading, I did not put anything in I did not put my information in the description. But if you want a private reading, I know my spring break is over, okay? But I don't know, what the rest of the country is doing. When there's spring break, if it's already over, if it's not here yet, whatever the case may be. But my spring break is over, so I'm going back to my regularly scheduled program. May is crazy for me already. May was crazy for me back in March. The sooner you request your reading, the sooner you will get your reading, okay? The summertime, everybody feels good. People want to spend money. The summertime is very popular for everybody, okay? Go to any video, look in the description, and you will see my email, okay? And my link. Do not send any payment first prior to emailing me, because if you send me a payment without requesting a reading and I actually agree to do the reading, then it just looks like a donation, and everybody has that link. So you could be anybody just giving me a donation. So please and thank you, email me first. Make sure I agree to do the reading before you send me anything through PayPal. If you send me anything through PayPal, it's a donation. There's no way I can figure out, who this belongs to and why you sent it, because people are always sending me something through my PayPal. Okay, like there are people who have my PayPal and they're watching me right now. You can send me something. That's what I do. When I'm watching, I watch tarot too. I send people money all the time. Whether it's pre-recorded or live. They don't know who I am. They don't know what video I was watching when I sent it. So I'm saying this to say, you guys, if you send something through PayPal before your reading is actually booked, it is a donation. Anything that you send me prior to scheduling is a donation. So like I said, in this description, I didn't put my information, but you can just pull up any video. My email address, email me for a reading. The cost of your reading is determined by what type of reading you want. Not all readings cost the same. Sometimes Spirit will tell me what to charge you guys, okay? And that's just that. I don't have a one payment, one price, one blanket price. So if you ask for a reading, I used to do that, but those are mainly for live readings. So I do readings through Discord. So if you want a live, like right now you're watching and you post your question and I do the live, but Discord is private. So it's a private one-on-one. Okay, so those I may have more of a generic price depending on what you want, whether you want a mini reading, which is up to 30 minutes, a regular reading, which is up to an hour, and also mediumship and, talking about identifying spiritual entities that are around you and things of that nature. Those are special types of readings that come with a a different they have a different cost. There's a different fee for those, okay? Also, a spiritual consultation does include a reading because I do read on the energies based on what we're talking about. So, an example of why you would book a spiritual consultation, let's just say, for example, you're just like, you know what, for some reason, um, I have all these great ideas, but I never have the right people to help me execute, an event. And I just can't find the right people. What's wrong? Why can't I, what there's a blockage, right? So I can do a spiritual consultation, right, to help you uh release or remove whatever the problem is. No, I'm not taking any questions right now, Teddy. Um I could, but I did not put my PayPal information in the link. So if I were to take any questions right now, it would be $15 because I wouldn't do a full reading. It would just basically answer your question. But if you want to do a question, it would be $15. Okay. But I didn't put it in the description box because I wasn't planning on taking any. So if you want to do a question, it would be $15, but you will have to go. If you go to any video, like just leave out of here and go to any of my other videos, the PayPal link will be there. Once I receive the payment, I'll go ahead and answer the question. So if that's something that you want to do, just say yes or no. If you say no, then I'll go ahead and end the live. If you say yes, I'll wait for the payment and then I will answer your question. So, just let me know what you're going to do. All right, so I guess since I have these cards in my hand, I could do let's see, one card. Ooh, lovers. Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries, I think you may have found a good connection, a good partnership, romantic partnership, okay? This is good, a good one. Taurus, be honest. Be honest with yourself and with others. Gemini, that's your card, the Magician. Explore your creative options, Gemini. Okay. You got a lot of talent, Gemini. Cancer, you're feeling good right now, which is great because collective Cancer, things have been tough for you right now. You said, no thanks, I'm going to look in the spiritual consultation. All right. Well, Teddy, just send me an email, okay? Cancer, things are good right now. You're feeling good, which is great because for a while, Cancer collective, I don't know whose energy is in my collective, but things were same with Gemini. Cancer, you were not feeling well. You had a lot going on with you, Cancer, a lot of things happening. So good. Cancer, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Leo, there's some people giving you a hard time. And they may feel like you're giving them a hard time as well, Leo. All right. You're just, you kind of knocked out of your element a little bit. Leo, you're not in the zone right now. So I'm not sure what's going on, Leo. But get it together. Virgo, The Knight of Pentacles, I mean, this is your energy, Virgo. I know some Virgos, this is their energy, although the Knight of Pentacles is like, that's like a passive Aries energy. You're working hard in solo mode. Yeah. Virgo, whoever you are, you definitely have Aries and Taurus. You may have Aries and Taurus in your Mercury, your fifth house. Yeah, because I'm picking up on this slow to move type energy. Libra, we have the devil energy here. You may have been in lack at one point, Libra, but now you got more than enough, and you're overindulging, Libra. Okay. Scorpio, we have the sun energy here. Okay. You're feeling better too, because Scorpio collective, you weren't doing so well for a while either. So I'm glad that we got the sun energy here. So you're doing much better, just like Cancer. You're not going through a rough patch right now, which is great. Sagittarius, we have everybody's doing good right now. Okay, Sagittarius, we got the Six of Wands. Congratulations, okay? You didn't got your confidence back up, okay? Your ego is popping. Not in a bad way, but you're doing good, Sag. That's good. Okay, Capricorn, you want to move. Okay, you're doing great, Capricorn. All right, you're not stuck. You're moving forward. Everything is going well. You're growing. Your health is good, Capricorn. That's what I'm hearing. Your health is good. You actually took action, Capricorn. So someone's health could have been kind of like slipping away, and it had to do with their diet. That's not what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought, but Capricorn, you're doing better because you're eating better. So congratulations. Aquarius, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so someone's rocking the boat. Okay, nobody's around. No one around you is happy. But this is temporary. Okay, so it's like Aquarius. It's like it's almost like having family members that came over to visit. They getting on your damn nerves, but they'll be leaving. Okay, Aquarius. Pisces. Spirit needs you to let go of some old thought processes, okay, and just see things in a different perspective. See things with love and light, okay, because Pisces, you need to release some negative energy. You definitely need to change your ways, Pisces, okay? Don't hesitate, because I'm getting the spirit of hesitation. It's like you want to try to, we have the number 4 and 6 here. If your birthday was April 6th, happy birthday. Okay, and if your birthday was April 6th, congratulations with your new relationship, all right? Congratulations. All right, well, that was my one card collective to end these messages. All right, you guys, the sooner you book, the sooner you'll get your readings. If you want a spiritual consultation, which does include a reading, please email me. You can, I didn't put my information in the description. I'll never do that again. I was like, just go ahead and hit the button, okay? I didn't put any information in the description because I was like, I'm just going to be on and off. But I normally do it no matter what. So just pull up any video. You'll see my email in any of the description boxes, and especially with the recent videos. The email and the PayPal link. Email me first. Spiritual consultations. Spiritual consultations include readings because I do spiritual consultations when people are trying to figure out something, right? So I give you, you tell me what it is that, whatever the issue is, right? And then I pull energy to see what's going on. So you get a reading and you get guidance, okay? Um, that is way better than saying, um, why is it that I have these great ideas, but I can never find people to work with? So you get more than just a reading. You get more than just me pulling cards or giving you spiritual messages. You actually get guidance. You actually get an action plan as, here's the problem. This is why. This is what you need to do. And this is the result that you're going to get. That is the whole purpose of spiritual consultations. It's like a whole package. It's like a whole sandwich. Instead of one piece of bread, um, no mayo, and a piece of meat. That's not a whole sandwich. It's not a whole sandwich, okay? Um, you get the whole sandwich. You get the whole package deal. I actually like doing spiritual consultations, especially when you have a nagging issue, something that keeps recurring and you just can't get past it. And you've had 7 different readings on the same topic of discussion, and you're getting information, but I just like thoroughness. I am a problem solver. So if you have an issue, I like to know what the issue is. I like to find out why the issue is happening, what's causing it, how can we fix it, and then what will be the end result of the whole process. That's just how I like to do things. And some people, they just want, can you just answer this question? Oh, I don't have all that money. And it's like the energy that comes along with having a problem and you're going to seek an answer, but you want cookie cutter results. And you do that on repeat, and you still have the same issue with no action plan and no strategy and no guidance. Like, how long are you going to keep doing that? You pay $15 4 times, right? That's $60. You add $15 to that, and instead of a whole year going by with that, $75, you got the whole package deal. And guess what? If you have a question, you can still ask me. That's part of the package. But if you get a reading, do not get the reading and ask me to explain. A reading doesn't come, I don't operate like that. I don't. So if you want a reading and I give you a reading, if you email me and say, can you explain? I don't understand. Or if you follow up with questions, I will probably, to be courteous, I will just send you a message and say, I don't clarify readings unless you pay for a clarification. Okay? Because I can't get strung along. I can't do that. I can't allow you guys to string me along. Okay? So I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about how I operate. And I know a lot of people have different, and I know some of you who have, you've gone to a lot of different people. Nobody really has the same program, do they? Because we work with energy the way that, everybody's not the same. All right, you guys. So enjoy your night. I am Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? I do have a class to teach. It's 11:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have a class to teach. I don't have a YouTube schedule. Okay. So for those of you who are, this depression card came out, If you're feeling depressed about something, I highly suggest a spiritual consultation. Okay, because it could be winter blues that have lingered. Okay, but it could be because you're disappointed in not being able to fulfill a fantasy. So that's something that we definitely you don't want to walk around being depressed because you're not able to fulfill, you know, fantasies. Okay, you signed the wrong contract. Okay, till the next time, with love and light. Namaste, Ashe.